Oops. What's good, YouTube? This is Delteros, and today I'm going to talk about Mewtwo. Mewtwo is an interesting case for a legendary because it should have been a box legendary, and it never was. Because in the generation that it came out, the box arts were the starters. Um, Charizard and Blastoise in uh, English, and Charizard and Venusaur in Japanese. But Mewtwo was in the back. It was the legendary that everybody wanted. It was the legendary that everybody needed. It was the instant Elite Four killer. And in competitive tournaments, because of its restricted status, it's always kind of been bad because it doesn't do a whole lot. But it's not because it's a bad Pokemon. It's just because if you're going to choose things that have a restricted status, you want to choose things like Kyogre or Groudon that can advance your strategy just by being there. Now, Mewtwo has a stat line that is absolutely worthy of its box legendary status. It's got 106 HP, 110 attack, 90 defense, 90 special defense, 154 special attack, and 130 speed. That is, even by today's standards, a fairly solid stat line, even though I would like to see them take some points out of that attack and put them into speed, just because uh, Rhydon and Koraidon are 135, and I think Calyrex Shadow is like 150 something. Um, but yeah, it's lost a few steps over the years, but overall still a solid mon. I kind of wish they would give it um Psychic Surge because in my opinion, I think that is a thing YouTube could and would do is set up Psychic Terrain on entry just to mess with his opponents. And it would make him actually, it would basically make him offensive in DD, and that would be really nice. As it sits right now, um, you use him to set up Psychic Surge anyway. I have seen people choice scarf this thing just to set up Psychic Terrain, and it's like, come on, guys, it's Mewtwo. He can do better. Now they even gave him two megas, Mega Mewtwo Y, or no, this is Mega Mewtwo X. My bad. I didn't realize for whatever reason I didn't realize which one came first. Um, he has an absurd 190 attack stat. Why they chose to put 80 points into his attack instead of just leaning into that stupid like special attack of his, I have no idea. Um, but yeah, they didn't change his speed stat, which actually kind of hurts my feelings because honestly, the Mega would be much better if they took some points out of the stat he's not using, like his special attack stat, and put it into speed. He needs speed. Speed is the most important stat in competitive Pokemon. Um, really, I'm doing this because I'm seriously considering doing a live stream where I kind of review and comment on the first movie. And since Mewtwo was the legendary who debuted in that movie, um, I figured it'd be fun to talk about Mewtwo for a minute and his current state in the game. Now, there's probably been a question to whether or not he should go to uh, OU in singles. Uh, People in the comments can tell me if I'm wrong because I don't keep up with Smogon too much, but I don't think he should. As soon as he does, he like actually goes wild in OU. Then there's two. And no, I wasn't saying the Mega goes to. I wasn't saying the Mega should go to OU. I was talking about base. I don't know why I had it on the Mega when I was talking about singles, but yeah, no. Um, why did they not up this thing's speed? Let's look at Calyrex Shadow, for instance. Like, if it can't, if it is a restricted legendary and it can't keep up with or beat Shadow Rider or Ice Rider Calyrex, it has no business being restricted anymore. Yeah, this thing has 150 speed. There's no reason for, like, Mega Mewtwo not to have at least 150 speed. And I mean, for the X version, they didn't even give it that much. They didn't give it even any points in speed, and that's stupid. But I digress. Let's talk about some of the positives. This thing has every move you could ever want on it. Like, I mean, yeah, its learn set isn't that great. Oh wow, they pushed Side Strike down to 72. That's great. Um, but yeah, it gets all the setup you could ever ask for with Calm Mind, Nasty Plot. Pretty sure it gets Swords Dance. Um, wow, it gets Self Destruct. That's funny. Somebody should make a Mewtwo X that explodes. I want to see this now. Um, yeah, it gets every move you could ever ask for. It even gets Payday. It's going to beat you to death with coins. This needs to happen. I need this in my life. Um, gets Try Attack. That's actually a good move. Um, wow, it gives Vacuum Wave. I think that's the only priority it actually gets. That's funny. Yeah, I don't see Sucker Punch. I don't see anything. Oh, I'm looking at this game move set. Let me switch over to Scarlet and Violet. Okay, so Side Strike is still at 72. Obviously, it doesn't have any egg moves. I mean, it gets every move you could possibly ask for. Wow, it even gets Psychic Noise, it gets Expanding Force, it gets Double Edge, it gets Psych Up, it gets. God, can you imagine this thing next to a Alolan Muck that has six minimizes up and it uses Psych Up and just takes that boost and oh God. Ugh, ugh, ugh. No, please. Why you do this? Um, yeah, no, I just wanted to talk about Mewtwo and, kind of explain that I still think it's a good mon. I wish they would give it something, not necessarily a form change or anything, but just maybe switch its abilities up or something, give it something that it can actually use. Because, I mean, everything that Mewtwo does, Calyrex Shadow just does better. But yeah, this has been Delteros. If you guys would like to see a live stream of Pokemon the first movie, I will try to do that, but I need to get some confirmation on that. I need some likes. I need some comments. Um, you know, um, and actually, Mewtwo has a pretty in-depth story for what it is, partially because of the first movie. It actually makes sense why Giovanni goes after the Master Ball when you understand his connection to Mewtwo. But yeah, this has been Delzeros. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't be me. Be better.